Okay, I'm back. Alright, gonna post this real quick. My Okay, so I'm back and I'm gonna send this stream right here real quick to I don't know if you guys can hear me right now. If you guys can hear me, please can you signal in the chat?
Your team is picking.
Okay, can you guys hear me in the chat? Can anyone hear me in the chat? If anyone can hear me in the chat. Yeah, technical issues, please. Technical issues, please. I don't know why after every stream, for some weird reason, there's always a technical issue and it's always one issue or the sort. Please, you guys should not think much of it. Okay, please. New stream link. So I really hope this fixes the audio, because it seems like you guys were having an issues with the audio before. It seems like okay, someone says we can. Okay, finally. Okay, yeah, welcome back, guys. It seems like there was a technical difficulty there. Yes, there was a technical difficulty there. So let's get back into the game. Let's get back into the game. Now that that's resolved, let's get back into the game. All right. We have a Hanzo pick from Insanity. My goodness, that guy is someone that he's someone that I am aware of his capabilities. And we have Horseshoe Liner and Jordan Equalizer here from Sote Kishidon. And then we also have Phantom Troops here with Insanity, Raven, Scorpio, Real Men, and Shadow from Soten Kishidon. Wow. I really think we might see a Tammuz. I really think, yeah. Dev Semba, yes. I am actually a Genshin player. I play Genshin on Europe server. I am actually into Genshin very well. Yeah, Insanity is actually a very good player. He's a very, very good player. Insanity is someone that I like I said, I know his capabilities. I know what he can do. But I actually thought he was going to play marksman lane. I didn't think he was going to play jungle. But hey, let's see what he can do. Wow, a Raven flaunting that Zodiac skill from Iritel. Sagittarius guiding her arrow. I really hope Sagittarius will guide her arrow there in this game. See, they don't hype me like this. Yo, Demon Kai, relax. Yes, I predicted that pick. A Tammuz from Horseshoe Lanner. I predicted that pick. We're definitely gonna see a Tammuz from him. He's just like the Kujo of Tammuz, and stuff. So I like this lineup though. As usual, the lineups are the bands are always Melissa and you've seen those guys just stay on the ban like constantly. A clean pick. That's something we don't get to see all the time, especially a Tammuz EXP. We don't get to see it all the time in tournaments, but it's nice to see it. I really hope Sagittarius is gonna help right in this game because she really needs all the Zodiac help and guidance she can get. So yeah, Insanity is always a suicide player. Well, his name was once Order. Now he moves it to Chaos and Insanity. I don't really know what his game is, but I see that Phantom Troops are really, really flaunting skins here. From showing off the Sagittarius Zodiac, now I can see that there's an edit beyond the clouds here. I mean, if we can't beat Sote Kishidon, we can at least show them that, okay, look, the quality of skins we are showing, you cannot begin to compete with it. So let's see what Popol and Cooper is going to do here with the Aegis. And then we have Scorpio on Revitalize rather than Vengeance. So I don't really know what these guys, Phantom Troops, are up to on this game, but let's see what we can do, Okay. Let's get right into it, guys. I'm reading the comment sections and I'm just laughing right now. Okay, December, you said you're on America server, but you have a mini on EU. Yes, actually, a lot of people actually have and a lot of Nigerians have accounts on America server because the ping is actually a lot better there. But I actually joined EU server because most of my friends are actually on EU server, so I just play there, as well. Okay, the game has kicked off officially, and I can see that MC has already positioned himself, for the orange buff. Same with Insanity on his end, but only that Insanity has support from Scorpio right there with the S2, and Sicilian Belric on the end of MSU right here. MSU using the Hayabusa skin, and Edit's just flaunting the Beyond the Cloud skin. I really love this skin. The skin is so nice. Edit's Beyond the Cloud skin is really, really nice. So not really much. Everyone just farming gently, just taking care of themselves and ensuring they get an early game farm as Social Lantern gets violent. But that's just a nasty poke. I can see that they're trying to punish him right there for poking too hard. Okay. Scorpio trying to reverse and trying to rewind his movements right there and focus on what really matters, which is the lethal creep, which has just spawned as Insanity tries to secure it before Emisu comes in and tries to compete. But Jordan signaling somewhere close, not enough to catch. I think Sicilian is one of the most overpicked character in this tournament. Probably one of the characters with the highest pick rate in the tournament right now. Social Lantern really trying to camp and gain an advantage, but Hylos really supporting Popol here as Beric returns the favor on EXP lane as Social Lantern gets violent. Social Lantern gets violent on Io. Io really retreating and trying to play it safe. Social Lantern is really pushing this guy because he's trying to show him that dominance in EXP. And one of the things that this creates is some kind of psychology, because I play EXP lane a lot, and if your enemy is really violent on you, especially in the EX, especially before you get to level 4, they can kind of ascertain that dominance whereby you now have this fear of them, whereby you cannot farm your minions. You have to wait for them until they finish farming their minions before you farm your own. I think that's the psychology that Ocean Lantern is trying to. Okay, and they get violent there on Scorpio. Scorpio low on mana, so he can't really do much. You see his HP forecast as his HP drains even faster than his usual. Ocean Lantern gets through. Lifted up airborne by Edith as Ryomen pops out the reward manipulation here. Ocean Lantern takes down Hylos as the Hylos goes first blood. Emisu about to cast down the Ogi Shadow Cleave on Ilo, but he doesn't need that to take him down. Emisu really low, gets away with the quad shadows. Ocean Lantern tries to pressure Ryomen, but Ryomen gets away as Jordan chases Ocean Lantern and trying to advance towards Ryomen, but Insanity comes out with Hanekage trying to take down Ocean Lantern. The turtle is still out there. Do not fall for as Clint goes down to Popol on the gold lane. Samurai Claus popped and bat first as Ocean Lantern engages Scorpio fully. You see Ocean Lantern almost going down with to Eve. Is this one a problem? You see, Hylos doesn't have vengeance, so the amount of damage that Hylos can take in this game is very limited. Hylos can't really. Okay, you see that's what I'm talking about. Insanity in a very bad position there as he goes down to Emsu, and then
double kill.
And Emsu gets a double kill right there. Hylos not being able to do much as Belric uses the Wrath of Daira to take out the turtle. An unusual way to take out the turtle, but an effective way as well. It still works as well, right? It doesn't really matter how you do it. What matters is if you do it. I can see that Popol is trying to secure the little, and he does. He secures the little on behalf of his team right there, while Insanity farms the creep to get back the buff he lost, to Hayabusa when he died that time. And Popol and Cooper really trying to engage Clint here, but Shadow notices that and flickers backward. Ocean Lantern really dominating this EXP lane right here, showing that Tammuz is the Grand Lord of Lava and the leader of the Lava Demons in their base. And Clint in a very bad position here. Shadow goes back, a full-on engagement right there as Eve pops out the real world manipulation, takes down Shadow as Belric in a bad position, trying to go out, but Cooper not letting him to go out. Equalizer goes airborne as Insanity is on him with Anekake. Flaunt out bats first, but that is not the way forward in that team fight. Ocean Lantern really farming so fast here, trying to take advantage of IO's absence in the lane to get the creeps, get the minions, farm as fast as possible to catch up with the team fight and engage and rotate at the same time, providing support. There's a limit to how much Hylos will be effective in this match because he's using a revitalize, and like I said, Belric is trying to engage him right there. Glorious Pathway can't be popped out right now because another cooldown. You already use it as Social Lantern tries to engage. Sanguine Claws not able to catch anyone, they're out of range. As Insanity comes away and Hikage, Glorious Pathway popped out as it's a full-on battle. Lot of direct release as Social Lantern engages and almost takes down. Emisu is on fire. It's the Oogie shadow kill on Yiv. Yiv coming close to Eclipse to split down the damage as Roman flockers out of the place as Scorpio comes in to rescue. But Social Lantern jumps out with a Despair Stomp from Tammuz right there. Riven is really getting fed by Clint here. This is something. This is really something. Oshanatan in the very bad position is getting pressured there by Hylos, but he already knows that Hylos don't have the vengeance and he does, and then he has an advantage. Emisu really trying so hard to get Hylos with his Squad Shadows, but he's not really missing it. He's really missing it. Tammuz really trying to get at it, whips up the Grand Law of Lava and comes out, but Ayo is quick to respond to come and stunts him. Ayo comes out having maximum rage, tries to pressure Jordan. Glorious Pathway popped. Also in a bad position as he comes out, tries to support, and both of them go down. Ayo and Hylos go down. I think it's a really good time to push down the this is a really good time to push down the tier 1 on the EX plane as Eve comes in to defend. It comes in to defend the tier 1 on the EX plane. My goodness, the level of pressure that Popol is putting on Clint is crazy. He has really pushed the tier 1 on the tier 1 on the gold lane, and Clint is just playing defensive. This MM is just playing so defensive right now. I mean, let's take a look at the gold difference between the two of them. Look at the insane gold difference. Riven is on 4.7k and Trado is just on 3.4k with 3 days to his belt. That's not a good KDA for Shadow at all. The early game has lost, he has lost the early game as Insanity tries to take out Tammuz right here. Grand Lava popped as Osholana tries the impossible, tries to solo edit and Anekage at the same time. Insanity taking the risk, showing how insane he really is as Osholana goes down to Io. Gross Pathway popped as Equalizer goes away with the bat first. Io engaging despite being low on HP, taking a very violent risk here. Reward manipulation is popped. Gross Pathway popped as Scorpio pressures his Equalizer, trying to take him down, takes him down as Riomen supports. Jordan not sure where to engage as the Quad Shadow is used strategically to get Hayabusa out of that place. They're not enough. They're not done. They're still going. They are still going. Riven comes into support as they take down Shadow and Jordan at the same time. Hosholana too late here as they try to take down the tier 1 on the gold lane. Hosholana tries to come and defend, tries to use the Grand Lava to support. Riomen trying to push down as he takes down the tier 1 on the gold lane. My goodness, that is that is not really nice. Soten Kishidan as Sicilian, Soten Kishidan as Sicilian, and then Io as Yiv. Okay, those are the mage splits there right there, in case you are asking. Yeah, Clint is really suffering right there, and I can see that Clint is not even having the balls to even go up to the top lane. Despite the fact that Popol has put all his traps there, and Hushul Lantern is not done. They're still dominating the EXP lane as Hushul Lantern pushes for the first tier on the EXP lane. Samurai Claus Pop trying to clear the minions as fast as possible for Hylos, and Hanzo comes back to reinforce their team right there. I love the fact that Hylos are just trying that hexagonal positioning right there, trying to wait for Edit to poke them and engage to a full-on engagement as Scorpio takes the head on and spearheads the team fight. Wrath of Direct Pop stunning Asho Lantern and reward manipulation with Glorious Pathway popped as Insanity goes on to take down Asho Lantern, showing how insane he is. Double kill there for Io against Equalizer as Clint goes in a bad position, and Clint is roasted without thinking by Popol, and it's a wipeout there. Soten Kishidon is wiped out as Phantom Troop shows that they are the Phantom Troops in this game. It's crazy as they take down the First Lord in an uncontested manner. Wow, that's game was that's team fights there. I love the risk that Phantom Troops I love the risk that Phantom Troops are taking. Yes, because okay, I can say Yiv is in a bad position there, almost about to get killed. That was a very risky move just before Lord is coming. Riomen, that is a very risky move. Popol is already right there. Oh my goodness, he is shot down by Sicilian using the S1 as Glorious Pathway is popped. Hylos is trying to punish him for that move, but Sicilian responds with a Sanguine Claw. And Insanity goes in to show how insane he is with Hanikake, going in with the turret as Osho Lantern pushes the tier 1 on the EXP lane. Oh my goodness. Okay. Clint really trying to melt out the Lord here, as Ilos and Edit really trying to take out this tier 1 on the EXP lane. Okay, yes, yeah, Soten is Sicilian, and then Phantom Troops are the other guys, yeah. Okay. These are okay for the blue team is Soten Kishidon, and then the red team are Phantom Troops. Like I said, team fight has popped out here. Osho Lantern is in a dangerous position as Ayo engages him fully with a revenge. Okay, like I said, it's a bad position right there by a bad position. This is a risky team fight. If they don't play it well, if they don't play the cards well, so the Phantom Troops could lose this team fight. If Sports had the reward manipulation to support them from the back, as Equalizer goes back, M2 takes down as Insanity takes down Shadow, but at the expense of Io. My goodness, my battery is really down. I should really plug that, right there. I should really plug that. I'm really low on battery. Jordan comes in as Reverend tries to take him down with Popo. Nearly takes him down, but couldn't take the risk as takes him down with the help of Popo in alpha state. Wow. Okay, that's a very bad position there by MC. MC goes down to Popo. Raven is getting fed right now as he buys the Road Gold Meteor to preserve his KDA. Osho Lantern tries to come and clear the minion waves coming in for the tier 2 of the EXP lane. Yes, Soten is left, PHT is right, as Insanity shows out just how insane he is and takes that Equalizer and the Clint right there. Insanity living up to his name as Popo takes down the inhibitor on the mid lane. Wow, Yiv popping out the reward manipulation there, stunning and slowing down, immobilizing Jordan right there as Phantom Troops tries to take game 1. MC tries to pop out the squad shadows to see if he can get in the Oogie shadow kill, but it wasn't quite effective. Waiting for that minion rush, 3 seconds to Lord. Are Phantom Troops gonna push for the end, or are they gonna push for the Lord? What's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna happen? You guys should really see. Tries the quad shadow again. That doesn't quite work out so well. Pops out the bat first, try to clear the minions, try to give themselves an advantage to contest for this Lord. Jordan really in the same position, gets caught by Scorpio. Wrath of Direct Pulse, tries to really in Ayo right there. Maximum Wrath attained, but she flickers out instead of engaging with the Wrath that she has attained. Insanity coming in to get more advantage to secure MC, but it's intercepted by Clint. And they go for the Lord because that's the obvious thing to do right now. That's the obvious thing to do right now. Okay, so I think it's gonna be an easy Lord for Insanity. I don't think he doesn't even attack the Lord. Okay, I'm just gonna plug in my device right now because if my device dies, well, no more stream for you guys. So just give me 1 sec while I concentrate and plug this in. Okay, so I'm just gonna check something real quick. Okay. Alright, so we are in here. Let us watch how they're gonna defend against this Lord. Are they gonna defend against this Lord? I think this is it, guys. Yep, this is it. They take game 1, and this was a pretty easy win for Phantom Troops. I think this was a pretty easy win for Phantom Troops. I don't think Soto Kishidon were that much of a threat. Just look at the difference between Popol and Clint here. I think they need to rethink their marksman here. I mean, a 9.5 to a 3.0, it's insane. It's crazy. That just shows the level of bullying. I mean, the Clint couldn't even get to level 15 in this game. It's crazy. The Popol and Copa really bullied him. So it wasn't really a fun match for Clint here. But I really hope that Sote Kishidon will really re-strategize and make a comeback in the second match like Death Troops did against Yegarist. So I think there's room for change. There's room for improvement for Sote Kishidon. There's a lot of room for improvement. So let's see how this goes in the second game, and let's hope that they learn from their mistakes and they adapt to impact and make a draw in the second game. And until then, let's listen to M5. Since you guys don't like old songs, let's listen to the M5 song, Game Never Over. And this is for Sote Kishidon. They lost the first game, but they can still take a draw home and sleep well tonight, against Phantom Troops. So let's listen to it.
Lost in the shadows, feeling so small, but I've got a fire, won't let my myself for every hit taken, every scar earned, lessons in pain from which I've learned. When the world says I'm done, I'm just on in my run. Through the darkest of nights, I will find. You won't get me down, you won't get me down. I can't break contact with the peaceful attack. I'll always come back around. I'll never back down. No, I'll never back down. A force to behold and it waits to unfold. I'll always come back around. When worlds converge and dreams ignite, there are millions to witness the champion arise. With every challenge, we push with all our might. For we have only one goal, the ultimate prize. When hope seems so far, I'll reach for the stars. In the heart of the storm, I am reborn. I am reborn. You won't get me down. You won't get me down. I can't break contact with a peaceful attack. I'll always come back around. I'll never back down. No, I'll never back down. A force to behold and it waits to unfold. I'll always come back around. Battle, taking the high, make it, break it, hate it, I'm shy. You won't get me down. No, I'll never back You won't get me down. You won't get me down. I can't break contact with a peaceful attack. I'll always come back around. I'll never back down. No, I'll never back down. A force to behold and it waits to unfold. I'll always come back around. You won't get me down. You won't get me down. I can't break contact with a peaceful attack. I'll always come back around. I'll never back down. No, I'll never back down. A force to behold and it waits to unfold. I'll always come back around. Always come back around. When worlds converge and dreams ignite, there are millions to witness. It's my time, I'm a ball. I'ma get this money right. I'm gon' live my best life. They been talking, tell me, but you know they'll never win. I'm controlling all my victory, and something that's gotta give. Cause this is just what I made of now. You can't ever break us down. I'll be reaching for the stars. Wanna show me what they not. And I'll never stop. Won't ever stop, yeah.
Okay. Let's tone down a bit on the music so we can focus on the second game. We're in the draft right now, and we have the same player lineups on Phantom Troops and the same player lineups on Sote Kishidan. Let's see what Okay, a Bellric ban right there from Phantom Troops. All right. Seems like Bellric was a really big pain in the ass for them right in the last game. So let's see what happens this time around. Let's see what Shadow is gonna respond with, in that game. Okay, I can see the comments. I seems like I missed out on some comments. A Hanzo ban. That's a very good ban. That's a really good ban. Insanity was pretty rough with that pick in the last game, so yeah, you really want to ban a Hanzo in this game. I like the fact that Soteki children are learning from their mistakes and are not trying to repeat history. I love that. Who knows? History just might repeat itself. Soteki children may walk away with a draw. Just like how Dead Traps won against Jägerist and walked home with a draw. So that they can sleep sound and fine, knowing that okay, we didn't win, but we didn't lose either. Yeah. So Scorpio with the first pick here. Let's see what I'm gonna take advantage and pick that Sicilian. Scorpio is definitely going to go for Sicilian. Come on, the Sicilian is open. It's not banned E. They're gonna go for a Sicilian as the first pick. Come on, move your mage for Sicilian. Okay, seems like they're really that confident and they're gonna leave Sicilian to Sotei Kishidon to pick. Okay, I guess that's them. Okay, I'm reading the comments right now and I can see someone. Okay, Coded Carlos is asking for my IGN. Okay, my IGN in game is Blakkmatter. That's my IGN in game. Okay, my IGN in game is Blakkmatter, and yes, that's my IGN in game. Okay, Ayomide Ajayi says great commentary voice, by the way. Okay, thank you so much, Ajayi. And someone says, why do they leave Sicilian open? Sicilian is definitely gonna be picked. He's already been picked by Equalizer right here. So I think that was what we saw coming. I think Phantom Troops should have really went for the Sicilian. I mean, they had an advantage, and I don't know why they didn't ban Popol and Cooper, because they really traumatized their marksman. So I don't really know why they didn't ban him, but they feel like Popol and Cooper is not a worthy ban. So they probably would, take an advantage right now in this situation. A Cho right there from IO. A very bold pick. A very, very bold pick. I like that. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, jungle lands go off them to see me like Oh my goodness. Yeah, a highly mobile characters. Highly mobile characters are actually the enemies of Sicilian, because Sicilian doesn't really have that much mobility. With his, even the Batfest is not really, it doesn't really grant as much mobility as it takes to get away from certain assassins like Ling, like Lancelot, like Amon as well. Amon really has good mobility, especially with the invisible armor. If you know how to take advantage of the invisible armor, you can really get really close and up close to Sicilian. And someone said PhD, you think Phantom Troops are throwing this match? I think it's gonna be a draw. I think Sutekishan might actually win, because their lineup is really looking really solid, because they have a Hylos as a frontliner, a Sicilian as a backliner mid, and a Roger. A Roger is a very good jungler, and then you have Hosho Lantern going with the Hilda. So that's a very good Hilda is a very good frontliner. They dominated Sam's Glory dominated with Hilda in the last game, but Hosho Lantern prefers to go for his main and his comfort pick Tammuz. So let's see what Hosho Lantern is gonna deliver to us tonight. Let's let him cook. Let's let him cook, guys. And instead, no, he chooses to go out of his comfort zone and locks a Hilda instead, relying on the power of Megalith rather than the Grand Reload Lava, as Ryome responds with a Lilia pick. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how Insanity responds to his ban on Hanzo. He goes for a marksman instead. Yeah, I was pretty curious. Well, I know Insanity plays MM, and I said it last game. Oh my goodness, he's jungling with Nathan. Wow, that is something. A Nathan jungle in tournament. That's definitely a first for me. Wow. I mean, he's done in ranked, he's done in classic, but to see it in tournament, that is something. So let's see how Emsu responds with this. He's the jungler as well. Is he gonna pick Hayabusa or Link? Come on, Hayabusa. I think he's gonna go for the Hayabusa again. Yeah, he repeats his C and goes for the Hayabusa instead. So I'm gonna be reading comments, and the Hilda is his comfort zone. Yeah, I see Hosho Lantern with Tammuz more often than because Hosho Lantern to me, I feel like Tammuz is like his signature where Nigerian community knows him for. But then again, you know, me and him have actually leaned against each other a few times. Okay. He said he did it now and I can finally see something to laugh about. Yeah, Insanity is quite you know, the unpredictable fellow. He said they are playing for late game. Yeah. The damage output of Phantom Troops in the late game is gonna be pretty insane. Nathan is has very high output in the late game. Same with Carrier as well. You know, Cho, I think Cho is really bringing in the CC in this team and really doing the initiation here. You know, because none of them here can really do initiation much except for Cho and Julian. Julian can initiate comfortably without much stress. And they, you know, they are fighting against, they don't really have a solid frontliner here except Cho. And they're playing against a team that has good sustain. I mean, you have the Hylos, you have the Hilda, you know, and you have the Roger as well. So Phantom Troops they will really be a unique team if they can actually come out with victory in this match, and it's really going to be a unique victory indeed. Okay then, let's kick off and go into, you know, yes, they can't frontline, they can't achieve both. Yes, Coded Carlos, they can't achieve both simultaneously. But you see, Cho is a very unique character in the sense of you can build tank Cho and you can actually frontline and you can actually like initiate at the same time. Like Cho Rome is actually a thing, and Julian is actually a thing. Julian can build hybrid and can actually initiate as well. You see, this Julian is actually coming with vengeance. If you notice that this is a Julian that wants to be in the front line. This is a Julian that wants to do something in the front line. You understand? This is something that, okay, he said they mean they can. Exactly. So let's take a look at the junglers here, you know, doing their thing in the early game as usual. And then Hustle Lantern, you know, doing his thing, doing the early game pressure. Hustle Lantern doing the early game pressure on Scorpio. That's Hustle Lantern for you. He's very, very aggressive in the early game. Shows his dominance on you in the early game to show you that, okay, look, you're an EX player, but hey, there are EX players and there are EX players. And trust me, you are not on my level. I like that from Hustle Lantern, and I look at the risk he's taking there right there. But he's punished right there real quickly by Scorpio. A very dangerous move there by Hustle Lantern, trying to zone him out. But Scorpio is not taking that lightly. Wow, the network, MTN. Okay, yeah, Julian can sustain well, definitely. MTN has started disturbing. My goodness, MTN has started disturbing. Okay, let's see. I can see that Hustle Lantern and is forcing Julian to use all his skills. Yeah, that's the good thing about Julian. At level 4, Julian can actually, you know, get all his skills available. At level 3, rather, he can actually get all his skills available and, you know, get him an advantage. Actually, his DPS is really high at level 3. So you need to be very careful around the Julian player. But Hustle Lantern, that one, you know, Hustle Lantern is not letting that determine how he engages. IO buying the roam here, roaming with the Cho, you know, and really, like I predicted, trying to trigger. Wow, the network is really disturbing. The network is really disturbing right here. Wow, it's crazy how both teams are just ignoring the turtle. And then Insanity is not really ready to take down this turtle, but Emsu is already ready and he has zones out, tries to take out IO, but he misses the quad shadow, and they reset the turtle while waiting for Insanity to pop in. Wow, okay, Insanity is finally ready to come in to contest for this turtle, but the Sushi Master has already gotten his stacks on it. As you know, Scorpio comes in. Who takes this turtle? Who takes it? Rioman takes it instead on behalf of Insanity, as MC is in a dangerous position and fails to get in the Uzi shadow kill, but gets away instead. Scorpio is caught by the Sanguine Claws as Rioman goes down and becomes the first blood on the enemy team. Wow, that's okay. Batfest ready as Scorpio goes down. IO really trying so hard to escape here with the Cho S1, gets away as Hilda comes up front, tries to push the tier 1 on the EXP lane. Nothing much is really happening. I think it's just the basic you know, back and forth between teams. And if you really think about it, Soten Kishidon has an advantage in terms of frontlining. I mean, it's actually showing right now. I mean, look at what happened in the last, you know, engagement they had. Turtle spawned and nobody could frontline. Like I said, Hylos has popped out the glorious walkway, and then we see MC trying to pop out but gets stunned by Insanity, but he really does it anyways. Sicilian really camping in the bush trying to support his team, but he's arrived quite late, and as usual, Hustle Lantern bullying on the EXP lane, really pressuring Scorpio, and Scorpio is forced to play a defensive play right there as Lydia uses the black shoes to retreat back and escape the Sanguine Claws. So like I was saying earlier, if you notice the main problem with Phantom Troops lineup, the main problem with Phantom, okay, wow, that is a very Way of the Dragon right there from Cho as he takes down the Sicilian. Roman follows up on that as MC tries to use it at Ugi Shadow Kill but misses out on it. Insanity comes in with the entropy and takes down Emsu. And Emsu not having enough time, tries to take out Usher Lantern as well, but it's not enough. Insanity is out of the clone. The reverse clone has gone back into the portal. Wow, that was a very good Way of the Dragon right there from Io. Perfect execution there on the Sicilian. Wow, that was really that was a really good Way of the Dragon. We've not seen a Way of the Dragon in a long time. You know, that's something. And then the Torso has spawned, and both junglers are not really ready right now. Insanity is trying to take his final creep, and Emsu is still trying to take his final creep as well. Then catch up. Jordan already here. Now, this is what I'm talking about. When you look at the two team comps, IO is really struggling to frontline this team because you have a Hylos, you have a Sicilian. It's hard to poke this kind of team. IO really using his skill right here and giving. Okay, the Toto is about to respect. Nice one with IO, making them lose attention on the Toto, and does if Insanity takes it as well. And Jordan comes in. Insanity tries to take out Jordan. Is that enough? Yeah, he takes him down. Roman helping out and keeping the finishing kill. Scorpio in a really bad position right here. Really trying so hard. Hustle Lantern just floating and taking him down, even with the vengeance. My goodness, Hustle Lantern is a very an aggressive player. Even in the turret, he's still taking insane risk right there, taking advantage of Hilda right there. That is crazy. Check out Hustle Lantern's build. First thing, he goes with the Blade of Hephaestus, and they try to shut him down. IO and Real Men here, but that's not enough. Hustle Lantern getting that shield consecutively with the Blessing of the Wilderness. He knows that he needs that sustain. He knows that very well. IO retreating, and I can see that Kari is really trying to just farm. Riven, compared to last game, I think Riven is really struggling. You know, okay, he pops out the double wheel states, and then he engages Shadow and Equalizer here, but does he take any? Nah, Riven goes down to Equalizer, and this game is not actually looking nice for Riven. Riven has already 2 deaths down. Compared to last game, I think he's really struggling at this point. I don't know, was that just a fluke? Shadow in a bad position there, but Iroh uses the Way of the Dragon on him and takes him down, escapes from that position. That was a nice Way of the Dragon right there. Hustle Lantern pressures the EXP lane as he tries to take the tier 1. Scorpio in the defensive stance, trying to protect from the turret. Jordan there supporting Hustle Lantern. And Hustle Lantern clears the last minion, try to use that minion to push Hustle Lantern, getting shield every time it expires to ensure that he's always having a shield right there, taking advantage of the Blessing of the Wilderness, getting as much shield as possible as Scorpio walks into the trap, walks into the scam, grows pathway popped as Scorpio tries to escapes with a Vengeance. Hustle Lantern pops out his Vengeance to return as IO goes out. Insanity uses the entropy and tries to take down Hustle Lantern, but Emsu not in range as the clone goes back in. Okay, let me read the comments right now while the turtle spawns. Okay, it said again, I say Julian frontline against Hylos. Well, I tell that to Phantom Troops that thought it was okay. I can see the engagement coming out here. Oh my goodness, Hustle Lantern finish him off and taking down. Does it take that Insanity? IO uses the Way of the Dragon on the Sicilian. Brocho coming in as real men support and finish him off. Wow, Way of the Dragon right there from IO. That was a very good Way of the Dragon as Scorpio tries to use the Ogi Shadow Q on Real Men. Real Men uses the black shoes to recover HP as M2 gets away, knowing that he cannot secure the kill any longer. As IO tries to defend Lilia, the black shoes is on cooldown. There's not much to be achievable. Riven trying to push down the tier 1, but Roger is really guarding that tier 1. I don't even realize that they are playing a Roger Gold lane in this team. They're playing a very safe, preserving gameplay here because Shadow and Riven are really playing it safe on this lane. Okay, we have the Dragon about to be popped out by Cho right there, and I can see that Cho is really trying. He uses the Way of the Dragon right there on Hustle Lantern. Hustle Lantern being pressured by 3 But does Ocean Lantern get him? Does he take anyone down with him? Ocean Lantern is very pressure down right there, but Cho is not willing to let him go as he goes down to Scorpio. That was a really nice Way of the Dragon. I love the Way of the Dragon that this Cho is releasing right now. And then carrying a bad position, right? Very in the bad position. Yugi Shadow Kill takes him down as Insanity tries to follow up with Entropy. Insanity in the bad position goes doan to Emsu as Ryomen is in the bad position, tries to use the black shoe. Use the black shoes to get out. Come on. Uses the black shoes, gets out. Ayo tries to use the Way of the Dragon, gets taken down. Ayo uses the Way of the Dragon, and Emsu boy isn't able to follow up on it. My goodness. That was actually very nice. That was a very nice engagement. Insanity trying to come in, but no one to support, so he goes down. You know, Scorpio really playing it safe. Okay, Quad Shadow's not catching anyone. Fast hands there, fast hands, Emsu, fast hands, Emsu. Oh my goodness. Okay, 10 seconds to the Lord spawn, and you know, 10 seconds to the last spawn, and Ocean Lantern is really playing it safe at this point in time, not really pushing to avoid the 3-man gank on him. We have entered the late game, and the distance is really high. Carrie really trying so hard to push that lane. She's already 3 deaths down, and Ayo really trying to create an opening. Fast hands, Emsu. Come on, Emsu, get out of there. Uses the red tree, but goes down despite that. Okay, Ocean Lantern trying to camp for him, but Insanity notices that, and then their jungler is down. This is a perfect time for IO and Insanity to take out our Lord easily without much stress. Phantom troops have the advantage here with their jungler still alive. Ocean Lantern trying to recover. Uses the Way of the Dragon Ball in the reverse direction as Insanity follows up with Entropy. Tries to take him down. Julian tries to come in, but Ocean Lantern pops out the Vengeance, reducing the damage coming down by 30%. IO looking for a victim as they take down the tier 1 on the gold lane while killing Riven. Riven coming back to defend the tier 2 on the gold lane, but that's not enough. Takes down the gold tier 2 on the gold lane. Roger does with the help of Hylos. The Lord is now moving. Is that going to be a Way of the Dragon? Are we seeing a Way of the Dragon from Io? Are we gonna see one? No, I doubt. Let's see it. Come on, Emsu, fast hands. Way of the Dragon right there, but not following up. Riven playing it safe as Insanity comes in and finishes off Emsu before he's able to use the Yugi Shadow Kill. I don't really know what game Ocean Lantern is playing. He's pretty late to the show. Come on, Ocean Lantern, join the party. Okay, Ryomen coming here to poke Ocean Lantern as Riven takes down the tier 1 on the gold lane. Finally, after much defense there by Roger and Hylos. Tries to take the tier 2, but Hylos is not really letting her. But that's a dangerous move there by Riven. You could add 1 more death to your belt. You already have 3 if you're not careful. Insanity camping there, waiting for a good chance to use Entropy to take down Equalizer. Insanity going in and taking the risk there, using the Entropy, reversing this direction with the Shadow Clone. Way of the Dragon popped out there by Ayo, but not following up. Ryomen about to use the black shoes. Low. Ayo goes down, the Scorpio comes in, Ugi Shadow Skill pops out, Gross Pathway popped out, Jordan retreating because it's low. That was a risk. Ocean Lantern attacking some damage for the team as both team retreats, knowing that it's not in their favor. And that was a risky move right there. IO in a bad position in the turret, take down the Himitor. Ocean Lantern tries to figure out, but Ocean Lantern is really getting drained. Shadow, Way of the Dragon, any follow-up, take down by Ryomen. Okay, Emsu, fast hands. Okay, I think this is it. I think Phantom troops are gonna take this out as Insanity takes out Jordan. Insanity being insane. Emsu having fast hands using the Ugi Shadow Kill, but it's split across the minions, so it's not enough. Ryomen responding with the black shoes.
Shut down.
Insanity goes down. I think one of the reasons why Insanity died in that place was greed. I think Insanity had curbed some of his greed. He would have known that. Okay, I think MC is really using fast hands right there. He would have known that the Lord is about to spawn, and that's not a good time to die, because once these guys clear these minions, now I can see that Roger is really pressuring Scorpio here. MC trying to respond, but that's not enough. The Quad Shadow is not enough. IO trying to come and use the Way of the Dragon, and they get away. Lost spawns in 2 seconds. I don't think this is a really good time. This is a very good, time to really engage. I think you should really stop giving your team that you want to engage. I think IO is just trying to create a very big distraction here, and Scorpio as well to prevent them. Okay, nice one by Scorpio, but he misses his skill, and that's not a good position. He's gonna go down. Yes, Ugi Shadow Kill takes him down. That was not a well thought out move. you know, as IO takes down the Lord, preventing Hayabusa from taking it. Wow, MSU coming in with the fast hands. Real men dodging the quad shadows. Insanity about going in. Does he use entropy to escape? Insanity not willing to pop out. Entropy goes down. IO coming in. Real men poking so hard. Raven takes down Hustle Lantern. As Real men takes out Jordan. And Raven takes down MSU in return. I think this is it. I think Phantom Troops are gonna take this game. It's crazy that Soite Kishino still fumbled even with this kind of lineup. I guess truly in the end it's not about pick. It's not about pick. It's all about how you play the pick. 4-man down, Shadow left, 1 versus all here. I don't really know what he wants to do, but I think there's not even chance people do anything. We have the Dragon already used, but it's finished off quickly by Lilia as Phantom Troops take game 2. So that's 2-0 on the inside of Phantom Troops. So take Ishidon fumbling a very good lineup, a very meta lineup, you know, and then Shadow performing very badly again. But this time around, at least, you know, that's how bad you can get. You get a 5.7. Last time you got a 3.0. I think they should reevaluate their marksman on Soteki Shidon side, you know, and their Roma. I think the rest are good. All right, we have come to the end of tonight's stream. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in for tonight. I really appreciate you all for your compliments, for your support, and for taking your time out to watch the match. Thank you so much, guys. This is good night. I'm Blakkmatter, your host, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
People
Good night,
can't be
guys.
won over with force. You have to move their hearts.